I forgot to choose the PNG. Wait, 1 minute. Hold on. There we go. That's more accurate. Hi everybody. I hope you're having yourselves a good morning, day, night, evening, whatever time zone y'all are in. Hope it is a good one, whatever it may be. As for me, if it is easy to tell, it's a bit of a morning. It's a little bit of a morning, and that's all I can really say about it much. I mean, I'm doing alright right now, but I'm still struggling to even stay awake. But hey, we're here, aren't we? But deterring from that little fact, for anybody wondering what's going on, if it isn't obvious, because of the fact that it's the morning right now, at least for me, whatever it is for you, I hope you're at least having yourself a good one. Hold on. Okay, but as I was gonna say before the yawn decided to rudely interrupt me, we are back at it again with the good old morning art. And some of you may be wondering, what are we drawing today? Well, I'm glad you didn't ask. We are going to be drawing and continuing the drawing that I did a while back. And what is that drawing, you may ask? It is a Legend of Zelda art piece, specifically for Tears of the Kingdom, because holy fuck, that game is awesome. But yeah, we're gonna mainly just be working on that for the most part. We gotta have like a lot to work with along with it. But I'm sure we'll be able to get through it very easily. And without falter or problems whatsoever, hopefully. But I mean, again, we'll have to see as time passes, because I do know that I already forgot to draw a few things here and there for certain parts. But nonetheless, I'm sure we'll be able to get it done pretty fast, hopefully. All that stuff. You can definitely tell that I'm tired as fuck. But yeah. Anywho, I think it's about time that we just go ahead and hop into it before I really lose my goddamn mind. But before we do, up here, if you haven't been paying attention, I happen to have a red bubble and a coffee. So if you want to help support your boy in any sort of which way whatsoever, and the art that you see suits your fancy a little bit, feel free to go over to my red bubble to get some stickers that are of my own design, made by your boy, from your boy, about your boy, and they're very cheap. So feel free to do so. And again, if my art does seem to suit what you're kind of looking for, then you can feel free to go over to my coffee and commission me to make some art, either for you or some friends or whatever you need. And even the same with some Twitch emotes. So if you need some Twitch emotes, feel free to head over there and commission me for that. I am struggling to keep my eyes open. But yeah, that's all there if you want to help. It's not necessary, as I say. But it is well appreciated if you do decide to financially support me in any sort of way. But yeah, with that said, let's get to it, shall we? I forgot to plug in my iPad. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Forgive me. I am definitely, for the most part, tired, so I'm just gonna take a tiny little swig of that. Cherry lime sickle. I can already sense the waking up already. Alright, we'll say, hold on, let's change the music up a little bit, huh? Hey, the good shit. Alright, okay, the demon dragon. Okay, I need to remind myself on like where the legs and arms and or however or whatever they specifically are on the demon dragon. When I see a little somebody hiding, 1 second, hold on. Wait.
Morning.
How do, my friend?
Oh, It goes good. Just got my resume updated and on the internet web, so I can put it into stuff whenever I apply now.
Nice.
Because dry applying without a resume as of late.
It sounds bad.
Yeah. Could also be the reason why I'm not getting jobs, but oh well. My sister helped me with it, so now I got my resume.
Nice.
But for now, I'm
We
playing
can only hope.
I looked at it, read it. It looks great. I'm going to start sending it out again with other stuff now.
That sounds like a plan. As for me, I'm just sitting here doing some art as per usual with the mornings.
Yeah.
And,
You still doing variables tonight?
Yep, as per usual.
Nice.
Hopefully, because Babby said that she might be able to join us. Hopefully, I'll message her and just be like, hopefully she might be able to join us later tonight. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see.
1 or 2 games would be fine from her, though.
Mm-hmm. It is very fun to actually play with her as well.
Yeah. Alright. Let's make my way back up to the fucking grill.
What you playing right now?
Grounded.
Mm.
I'm playing this thing on fucking mouse and keyboard, brother.
Damn.
It's actually really fun on mouse and keyboard.
I was gonna make the joke of like, oh, you said you wanted to stoop that low. Okay.
I found it really easy to parry stuff in this game too.
Alright.
Although I am playing on the lowest difficulty though. But the spiders are still fucking hard as shit.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm just currently drawing. Do not look if you do not want spoilers for Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, there's another orb weaver behind me. Okay. Just give me time and I'll kill your brother real quick.
Orb Weaver.
Yeah, orb weavers. Oh, there's 3. Okay.
Sounds like the name for a mystical sort of creature, not a bug. Like a spider that instead of like conjuring web, it conjures up glass to make orbs. Like strings of glass.
You saying that made me think of that one fucking villain from my fucking My Hero, where he just has control over just glass. It was just turning all the like glass in the city into spheres to fly around on.
Did not know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Look,
Apparently he
it's
was
like
a prophet,
Magneto, but with
too.
glass.
He was using he was a normal like prophet dude who could see the future because of his quirk.
Mm-hmm.
But he saw something in the future that made him go mad, so he started like trying to warn everyone, but he was also destroying the city in the process.
That's a one way to get your message across.
Yeah. The end is near! Smash his window. The end is near!
Yeah, just stomping down buildings. The end is near. The end is near. I mean, bro could just literally make like a giant glass sign, but I mean, hey.
Yeah.
To each their own, I guess.
He could have.
But then again, because of the fact that it's glass, nobody would see it unless you were to etch it.
Well, I don't know if he's able to use paint, use pane glass or stained glass. Sorry.
Or I mean, etch as in like scratch it, give it a bit of texture.
True.
Man, I am still horribly tired.
I wanted to go back to sleep when I woke up this morning.
I've got into like a bad habit, and I got to make sure that I stop doing this. But every time, whenever I wake up, I take like another 15-minute nap, like immediately after I wake up.
Well, to be honest, I ended up going to lay down until 2:30 this morning.
2:30?
And I still woke up at like 7, 8 o'clock.
Brother.
Yeah.
Sounds like my hours.
Although I am still full of energy though.
I only just have the mental willpower to just kind of like stay awake.
No.
I'm a bit of the opposite, except that it's just like I have like the mindset of just being like, okay, I need to be awake. I need to.
It's more like I don't really have to drive to do other stuff except for stuff I enjoy right now until I wake up completely or just down some coffee, and I'll be good to go.
I mean, it's kind of the same for me, except with the coffee part. Just, it's it kind of feels a little rough just to even wake up.
Mm.
I don't know what it is, it's just how it feels. Oh, so by the way,
Wolf Spider.
On a separate note, I actually saw the live-action How to Train Your Dragon. I will say, it definitely trumps over a lot of Disney stuff as of late.
Did it live up to its namesake?
Yes. Very much, especially with the fact that the original director helped make it.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I actually might go watch it then.
Yeah, well, at least one of the two original directors, and the one that I'm talking about is the one that continued to direct 2 and 3. And I will say he definitely did a very great job. And I'll even say the kid that played Hiccup in that movie did an amazing job too. Like he definitely gave off the charm that Hiccup had in the original animated movie, and even then some. Like he did really good.
So far from that, he does. I've seen little from this official movie clips of him that they did in the like trailers. He does do it a lot, but his voice is what's throwing me off.
Yeah, I get that. It kind of gave me a minute to kind of like try and get used to that, but I will say I did end up getting used to it. But then you kind of also need to remember in terms of just like the original movie, Hiccup is technically supposed to be like somewhere between like 15, 16.
Yeah.
So he is supposed to definitely still sound like a kid, or at the very least a preteen.
A young teen, yeah. I mean, in the original How to Train Your Dragon, he sounded more like Well, like, sir.
Yeah, he had the voice of the actor whose name I can't remember at the moment.
Yeah, he was way more hesitant.
Yeah. Well, in this one, he's just kind of like, he kind of has the excuse of just like actually acting like a kid because he sounds like a kid.
Well,
and it's not to say that the original actor didn't sound like a kid at all. It's just that he definitely is and acts like a kid. You know what I'm talking about?
it says it's supposed to absorb heat. Why is it not working?
Absorb. That's a well-detailed model. Sorry, I'm looking at references for the thing that I'm drawing, and boy.
No, you're good.
Again, don't recommend you look unless you're fine with spoilers.
I've been spoiled a lot by this fan-made, like, little stuff about it.
Yeah, it was a bit funny though because of the fact of like what was happening. So you remember my buddy Dazaki who comes into chat every once in a while?
Mm-hmm.
So because of the shit that I've seen that he likes on Twitter a lot, and boy, I mean I don't mind it. I thankfully don't see anything, but it's obvious what his taste is. Yeah.
Mm.
At least to say, when he got a look at Ganondorf when he wasn't scrawny and bony, he definitely kind of started drooling.
Fair enough.
Which
They did fucking do something to him though.
Yeah, and it's not, yeah, I'm not making fun of him at all. Obviously, it's just it's just kind of funny because of the fact that he just like saw that and was just like, "Oh, hello, Daddy Ganon."
Just turn on the double worm from SpongeBob. Dude.
Literally just the Patrick moment when he's talking to the mermaid, just like, oh. Like, Doug, you know I'm not wrong with that though.
Yeah, that'd be like that with some certain crushes.
God damn it, grab the eraser, please, Procreate. Alright, there we go. I love Procreate, but it just doesn't like to cooperate sometimes. I don't know why. One thing that I'm also really glad about with the live-action movie is the fact that they got the original voice actor for Stoic to come back and play his role in that.
Really?
Yeah. Hiccup's dad.
Okay, that is awesome. How does Gobber sound?
He definitely has a different actor, but he definitely still gives off the charm of Gobber. Especially with one scene. This is like slightly spoilery, but if you've seen How to Train a Dragon, you basically already have seen this movie, but it's a bit of a different way. Like, you know how in the original when they're like deciding who gets to kill the dragon between Hiccup and Astrid, Gobber like raises his hand over Astrid and Hiccup to see who is like the winner in front of the priestess lady, I guess.
Goody.
Yeah.
Or Goothy.
Yeah. In the original, he just like hovers his actual hand over Astrid and hovers his prosthetic over Hiccup. In the live action, instead of that, he does point down towards Astrid just to see if she like gets it. But to add a little bit of a comedic twist to it, instead of like a hook hand, they gave him a hand that has like a thumbs up.
He actually has one of those in the movies in the future and in the TV shows.
Yeah, that I do know about, but it was just like the fact that they brought it back for the movie specifically, and in the first round, just like because I thought it was like him. For me personally, when I saw it, I thought it was like him pointing at Hiccup with the thumbs up, but it was actually like it was pointing down, so I thought it was like pointing down, and then. The chief just like, or not the chief, the lady just like has like a little staff and she just goes with the staff just to be like, no, what are you doing? And then he realized, oh wait, this is supposed to be a thumbs up. All right, hiccup, and then, and then she's like, yes. It was so good.
Right, stop it.
Yeah, hold on 1 second real quick. I realized that my door was open.
Oh my.
Yeah, I had to close that immediately. But yeah, that shit was hilarious, and it kind of made me like the live action a little bit. And I hate to say it, but there is one scene. I'm not going to say what it is because obviously the movie still just came out, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody that may also want to see it. But there's one scene in this live action that, at least from recent memory, I can't fully remember if this might have been in the original or not. But there's one scene in the new movie that makes me upset that it's not in the original.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not going to say what it is for purposes of not spoiling. But it is interesting. And I just realized that this claw is completely backwards. Tired mind, people, give me a break here.
Where are their pupas at? I need to figure that out.
What are you looking for now?
Pupa leather.
Hmm.
I'm trying to upgrade my armor to a higher tier, and I need pupa leather to do it.
Hmm. I need to make the finger look like that. Get rid of this one and then just go from there.
Actually, I might go for Black Ant instead of Roly Poly, because if I read that correctly, but it's a higher tier. Yeah, crit. I can get crits after blocking. I'll need to make them anyways to get to the Black Ant Hill in the future.
That does sound like it would be necessary.
Yes.
Necessity be key in certain times. Alright, I don't know if you were there, but you also missed it yesterday, but I fucking got like 2 different Scotlands in my stream.
I had the stream up for a little bit. I was playing some Xenoverse too. Xenoverse also.
Hmm.
And I felt like actually playing like a spider yesterday.
What?
I still wish it was cross-plat.
Say what now?
I was playing Xenoverse 2.
Oh, like Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Hmm. What does a spider have to do with that?
I said a fighter.
Yeah, I know. What does a spider have to do with that?
Fighter.
Oh, fighter. Okay. It's just like the way the mic made it sounded like you said spider.
I mean, you got spider on the brain because I'm playing grounded.
Hmm.
Good. Okay, algae. How do I get algae? Inventory.
You just gotta go as Shrek first.
Obsessivity.
anybody that doesn't get that is because of the fact that he's in the swamp, which I thought would be obvious.
Yeah.
And if you had to, and if I had to tell you for you to realize that, then you're just a tad bit slow, my friend. But anyway, we love you for that anyway.
Ah, fuck, what did I want to make again? Fuck!
Like an armor thing? Or
No, it wasn't armor.
you want to get like some...
No, it was healing potions, that's what I wanted. I wanted to make some healing pots, but I need algae
healing
to
potion?
make it. Yes. I need some
In a
algae.
game about science?
Yes. Or it's a soothing syrup, is what it's called. And I'm gonna make it in a smoothie station.
So a healing smoothie.
Yes, basically. I already have damage potions, or damage smoothies. I just don't have healing ones. But I just straight heals.
I guess that's understandable.
Has none of us grabbed the algae?
One of us who's playing with you.
This is a world where me and my two other friends, IRL friends, well, I know one of them IRL, I would like to know the other guy IRL, but he moved from one state to another, but it's still about the same distance away.
Mm.
But, we're both playing on this, and the way I have the server set up, I have the world shared between all three of us, but we all been getting on at night to play with each other. But whenever I get off to go to bed, they can reopen the world without me hosting it, and just play it. And whenever they do, we'll save, and I can reopen it, and it'll be saved on here on my end as well.
Hmm. Well, the other games were like that.
Yeah. This game is also cross-platform. If you ever feel like playing this game, though, Star.
Thing is, I kind of would like to, but at the same time, I already saw like what the game entails, so I'm kind of already spoiled.
I did too. I've already seen a full playthrough of the game, but I still want to play it, though. That's the thing. It's a fun game to play. Because it's open world survival, and it changes based on how you play it too. There's different play styles. Right now, I'm running around with a shield and heavy armor with a lifesteal sword.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Maybe.
I'm having fun over here.
Yeah, maybe
There's
just
also
maybe.
in-game chat too, if you want to bring Shep and Reese over here.
I don't know how they would feel about Grounded, but I might at least like run it by them, see how they might feel about it.
Because this has led to interesting conversations and just stemming out of nowhere. So it would be good content, I will say.
Oh, hey there, Onyx. How you doing? Oh, realizing it, Grounded is pretty fun. Yeah, I definitely want to add it there, Onyx. But I was gonna say real quick, Reaper, you wanna hear something funny that happened just like last time when I was playing Hollow Knight?
What happened?
Is that a yeah or a no?
I said, what happened?
So basically, Onyx was here, and he told me that he was playing Monster Hunter, right?
Mm-hmm.
While I was streaming Hollow Knight, but because of one of the monsters he was fighting, my auto mod thought he was saying something completely off the rails. He said something along the lines. I can't remember the exact message, but he said something along the lines.
Or something.
He said something along the lines of, and I quote, "I'm fighting this big lizard so I can kill the black lizard and get this shit."
Oh.
And it got the 3 words "kill the black" out of it, and that he was being racist.
I thought he was dropping like the like Nurgakruga or Nurgigante, and it blocked him because of that, and it flagged him for that shit.
No. And I'm sure that you could type out Nurgigante without any problems, at least on Twitch. The automod won't be like, yeah, no, that ain't right, buddy.
I don't think so. But I gotta do a call real quick and I'll be right back.
I just had to let him know about that because of the fact that it was so fucking crazy. The fact that the auto mod picked that up, Onyx. Yeah, I'm a changed man, I know. I no longer. Yeah, don't worry. I don't doubt it. At least when it comes to that, you can change your opinion about lizards and lizards and shit. Nowadays, I could just imagine, like, whenever you're playing Monster Hunter World, you're just like, yeah, okay, not gonna kill the lizards anymore. But then again, a majority of monsters kind of are lizards, so, I mean, what can you do there, huh? That is hilarious. I love that so much. Just because, I've said it before, I just love it just because of the fact that the auto mod of all things picked that up. That's just funny. It's just straight up funny. That's all that is. It's just funny. Let's just do this one. Real quick, Onyx, since you're in chat right now, how you been, by the way? You been spending your mornings alright? If it is morning for you, I don't know if it is or not. Ask God of your curiosity. What's next up? This the cave stage. Yes! Doing good, that's nice to hear. That is beautiful to hear. One of the best themes in MVC, because listen to this. wonderful sounds of jazz. Ugh. Okay, sorry about that. In the morning, to me. Okay, now in terms of this, where to start is the question. Because I'm pretty sure for the most part we got like practically everything involved with the big bad dragon. Wait, hold on, I just realized one of the horns. Yeah, no, the other horn is in the way. It will be practically hard to even tell. Because, like, this one right here has, like, a little horn, and I'm like, oh boy. And by that, I mean, like, a little horn off the side this way, but that might get confusing. So I'll just say that it's being hidden by these horns here. Oh, by that, I mean, this horn is basically supposed to look a little bit more like this, in a sort of way, saying that's kind of really what it's supposed to look like, but because this horn in particular is here, that's going to be hard to get right. Oh boy, my head. Like a roast step? Kinda, yeah. I mean, if you want a good idea of what I'm talking about, you could literally just look up Tears of the Kingdom or T-O-K. No, T-O-T-K. Demon Dragon. And then you'll get like the idea of how many horns and antlers are on this bitch, because boy, there are a lot. And here I was thinking that I was a fucking fiend for horns. Because I'm not kidding, every time whenever I would draw monsters back in the day, I would always kind of like draw monsters with like a shit ton of horns. Like the horns would always be like the main focus of a lot of them. But this, even I gotta say that, it's a little excessive. Yeah, a couple of these horns are definitely kind of like a rose stem. It's just that they are filled to the brims with spikes. And I mean, filled to the brim. Holy shit, does the dragon have hair underneath the eyes? Does the hair go like this? I think it does. Oh boy. Yeah, apologies if I do go silent a bit. It's just like, as I said, a multitude of times now, I am tired. and it's barely even been much of a morning. Like, it is already like 9:46, and I'm barely up. What? Holy, oh. I really do wish to go to sleep again. I think I just need to stand up for a minute so my body knows I'm up. So give me 1 second. Let me stand up for a little bit. Oh boy. Oh man. I'm definitely gonna need to go ahead and pop another one of these real quick. And by pop another one of these, I mean another sip of the juice subs, not sponsored. Oh, wake up. Yeah, I can already feel the caffeinated juice just kind of starting to flow within my veins. Alright, actually, taking a closer look at it, the hair does go underneath the eyes, but not that far off. Like looking closely at the face here, there, everywhere, and just trying to like understand like how this bitch is supposed to look. And boy, he an ugly motherfucker. Alright, but I think we can just go ahead and say fuck it. And I think we got like the gist of what we need to work with here, so let's add a couple more layers and get to go on hand with it. Alright, so 6 is the line that is meant to be matched up with, okay.
I am back, bitches.
Welcome back.
I need to come to your chair.
What?
I need to come to your chair.
Not gonna lie, with the way that sounded on your end, it sounded like you said that you need to come from my chair.
I might snatch your chair because I'm currently sitting on a. I've been gaming for the past month and a half on a folding chair.
Eesh.
There are times where I stop and just get up and sit on my bed instead. Like legitimately, this thing that makes my ass hurt.
I mean, hey, that shit happens sometimes, bro. What am I doing? I'm using the wrong fucking bed. What am I doing? Bro.
Alright, where'd my phone go? There, you little fucker.
So why?
Looking for my phone.
Oh, okay. I thought
That's much well.
your fucking your mic is not helping you in any case. I thought you said you needed to work on your throat go. And I'm like, what?
I think that's just your tired ass mind.
That and also your mic quality is not helping you out.
Is it not? Oh no.
I mean, it's alright, I can hear you just fine, and you coming through okay. It's just at certain times, it's just like, it makes it sound like you're saying something completely different.
No. Oh
Alright.
yeah, apparently Black Myth Wukong is finally coming to Xbox, by the way.
Nice. I don't know why it wasn't in the first place, but...
I don't know why either.
Yeah, and I was gonna say one thing about the live action How to Train Your Dragon, and that's the fact that they also wrote a lot of the other characters pretty well as well, and even gave like a couple of them like neat little like sort of side plot things, or at least like one or two characters they did.
I zoned the fuck out trying to process stuff I'm doing in my brain.
Fine and fair.
Grab that. Don't need to pop that though. Just do some damage buff on accident. Yay. Time to go diving into the ponds.
Real quick on a side note, you want to know something kind of funny that I did for my playthrough with Tears of the Kingdom?
What?
So the reason why I'm making this art piece is because I did like officially beat the game, at least through my playthrough.
Nice.
Like I fought the final boss and all that. And you want to know what I did when I was fighting him? I got like this little special armor piece that you can get if you like I forgot how you get it. I think it's like if you find all like the shrines and shit.
Oh.
There's like a little bit of armor that you can get that is like
Really good.
not necessarily really good, but it does like once you upgrade it like fully, it can be pretty decent. Like it by itself, it has an armor level of I think somewhere in the 80s.
Damn, that's looking back to fucking Breath of the Wild. There was nothing up to that high of armor.
Even in combination.
Oh, and I thought you meant the piece alone.
Yeah, the piece alone, yeah, it is like literally one piece of armor that you can wear, that you can only wear by itself, and it reaches up to 80.
Oh, it's like a bodysuit. Okay.
Yeah, it is literally a bodysuit, and you want to know why I wore it into battle?
Why?
Because I said that I'm going to try and upgrade this so that way I can fight Ganon as a furry.
Okay.
Literally look up Tears of the Kingdom hero aspect armor, and you'll get what I mean. The armor looks hilarious, and it's the reason why I did that.
With this.
And I'm pretty sure you could like even go back to like any of my previous streams for Tears of the Kingdom, or even find like a clip from recent times that like show the armor off. It is like still super funny. Just because like I did that because like I didn't know what to expect from the armor, and when I saw that I was just like, yes.
Time to meme the shit out of this. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Time to fight the Ganon as a giant green sheep person. That's one thing I actually found out about like ancient civilians of Hyrule, like in Tears of the Kingdom. Like have you at all seen anything involved with Tears of the Kingdom?
Not much, no. I'm trying not to. In case I do end up grabbing it at some point.
Well,
So I might not. And
well, to kind of just put it simply, you kind of like get to see and find tales of like the old kingdom of Hyrule, especially with like the first king and queen. And the first king is basically like this big, weird green sheep, anthropomorphic sheep sort of character.
I know somewhat about him because him and Link kind of like you give Link an arm or some shit.
Yeah,
that's a link to him. I somewhat know about that.
Yeah, that's basically why Link has that arm. The king gave him his arm so that way he could heal over time after fighting the Ganon.
I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. I made it. I have 1 second of air.
And I wish that they showed more of the flesh form. What? Oh, Minoru. Fucking. Is that the king? That's the king's sister, right, Onyx? Is that who that is? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would definitely agree. I kind of do wish that she did get like a bit more of a spotlight, especially in her like original form. Not gonna spoil anything for Reaper because he obviously said that he hasn't played yet or hasn't really looked into much, but
like, I know some things I probably shouldn't know, but it is what it is at this point.
Yeah, but just in case, I'm not gonna say anything. But I do kind of wish that they would show off like more stuff from her from back in the day, like at least kind of like involve her with like a lot of the cutscenes that you can unlock. Well, that's something I never thought I would have to see. Minoru is a baddie.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's where that was going.
Hold on, I'm gonna get like a proper. I'm gonna look her up real quick and get like a proper scene. I'm just like, how does she look? Because it's kind of been somewhat of a minute for me since I last seen her proper.
Yeah.
The Kingdom.
I've
Minoru.
unintentionally seen some art of her. Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck you mean? Onyx, what do you mean? She's a twig.
Some people like twigs.
Well, I mean,
Other
I guess
people
that's
I'm drawing
fair.
her with more assets, so that's what I've seen of her.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the suit does look fancy, though. I don't care, she a baddie. Well, again, as I usually say, to each their own. Yeah, I can see it with that suit because there's literally just a body window. That's the only ways that I could put that. It is not a chest window. It is not a stomach window. That is a body window.
All right. That should be more than enough algae for now.
Well, let's see this one. I am actually seeing like one piece of art of her, and no, it's not an NSFW. I'm getting that out of the way right now before anybody starts thinking anything. But looking at it, it looks really good. Like, hold on, let me send this to you real quick, Reaper. Hold on. Where the fuck do you think you're going? Wait, where the fuck? Where is this? That is not where I need that to be. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna introduce a new tab. Actually, I can just go ahead and get, probably like copy paste this link towards you. All right, hold on 1 second. Boom, boom. Yeah, that's what I found. I just sent it to you.
That is a nice art, actually.
Yeah, that is really nice art.
And I can somewhat see why it was Onyx, right?
Yeah.
Said that they were baddie. I can see the appeal. At least from that art, at least.
Yeah. You kind of actually get like a look at what she actually looks like. What the fuck are you watching? Well, this is an actual image of what she looks like in the game that I just sent you.
Yeah, I can definitely see the appeal.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, that dress is not. It's just a body window. That's it.
Actually, the official art does not have. Actually, wait, it does it? No, it doesn't.
What?
I thought that was just like a piece of. Oh no, there is a piece of cloth there, but it starts like between her cleavage down and goes down and covers the stomach. There actually is cloth covering there, I think. If you zoom in.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Because it's a different tone from her skin.
Yeah.
Also, her fucking belly button is orange. I don't think her actual belly button is orange in the game. That is a design choice.
Oh no, I do see it. There is a slight tint of orange there.
Yeah.
Never noticed that until now. Excuse me.
Although I don't know why they made that so fucking skin tight though. Like damn.
I don't know either. But hey, no complaints here. Man, just really went off on a side tangent there, huh?
I mean, we're admiring art. We're technically still on point.
Yeah. We admire art here, folks.
One way or another, we admire it.
Yep. Like whenever we play any of the Capcom fighting collections, we always admire the art that's within the game because shit takes time, and that shit took time, and we gotta appreciate the time and effort that was put into that.
If you ever go back to play Okami, you appreciate the art style of Okami.
Yeah.
And Okami too, whenever it does drop.
Yeah, I really do hope it's kind of like a bit of a modern take of that type of art style as well, because like from what we saw with that teaser trailer, it already is looking like it might be really good, the art style.
What is that dropping next year?
They haven't released anything. They only just said that it was in development.
So no time soon. You got it.
Yep. As far as I'm aware, excuse you, sir.
Water be weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as far as I'm aware, when it comes to the release date for Okami 2, we're probably not gonna see anything until probably within the next 2 or 3 years, sadly. At least depending on how fast they get about, like, developing it.
I hope they don't pull a fucking, like, Elder Scrolls or something similar.
You know, though, honestly, I will say, thinking about it, having Souls like Okami would actually kind of be a cool idea. Because let's be frank, the first game kind of was like that, but not with like a Souls like element, you know?
Yeah, you don't drop your shit whenever you die in the first one.
Well, I mean that, and also I personally have never died, so I don't really know what the experience of dying in Okami is like. Like that game, thinking back on it, was like really easy.
The platforming is what fucks you over.
Yeah, that I will say is definitely a bit iffy in some areas. I kind of do hope that they bring back the platforming for Okami with the second one.
I just upgrade it.
Yeah, because I feel like nowadays we rarely ever get any platformers.
Besides, like, the Mario ones, but those kind of getting old at this point.
Yeah, and the closest one that we're gonna get in recent time is gonna be the new Donkey Kong game that's coming out for the Switch 2.
True.
And even then, I don't really know if that will count as a platformer much.
Yeah. I guess we'll look towards indie devs, see if there's any new platformers coming out that way.
Hmm. I will say there is one game that kind of came out recently that, while is not a platformer, does take the formula of like a fast-running character and does it really, really well. And that was fun enough from the people who made Totally Accurate Battle Simulator.
Is it the one where you just run around a world trying to like
Haste?
What? Yeah.
Yeah. I played it and I love it, dude.
Where you run and then you like do tricks to speed up or something? I can't remember what.
Yeah, basically.
I've seen stuff about it.
Basically, to put it simply, hold on a second, I got like a little something in my eye here. Put it simply, you basically got to keep running and you have to push a button to like make yourself like fall down towards a ramp. And depending on how you land on that ramp, you'll be able to run faster and quicker.
Mm-hmm.
You landed okay on the ramp. You keep the same. I think you keep the same speed, or you slow down just ever so slightly. You get a good. Yeah, that's when you kind of like start to speed up a little bit. When you get a great, that's when you start getting much faster. And it just takes the running formula and really works it out well. And that's funny to think, considering that it is a game that was developed by the people who make a lot of games that are based off of moving around physically. And what is funny, that I always love this with fucking what's the name of the developers again? I can't remember. Hold on, you know what? Fuck it. I'm opening up Steam. I'm looking. I am finding out for myself. Actually, thinking about it, I think it was Landfall. Let me see. Store page. Shash. Yep, Landfall. Landfall Games is just always known for like making goofy ass games every fucking time. And one thing I noticed is that they always release their games on April 1st every time.
Goofy ass.
Yeah, like you literally look at all of their games. A majority of them will always say April 1st, April 1st, April 1st, April 1st. Hold on, let me open Steam back up again real quick and see. Yeah, Haste came out on April 1st of this year. So that's not surprising. Let me see. They made Peak? Hold on 1 minute. I didn't know that that they made this game. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to put that into my wish list real quick. Because I saw Babby playing that on her stream, and I'm like, dude, this looks like a fun little game.
I need to look at see what more indie games are on Xbox, but I don't think there are. They need to update fucking the stuff on Xbox Store to fucking have like indie selection instead of just being like, hey, here's your daily indie selections, but like have like an indie tab in the store.
Yeah, looking at Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, they came out on April 1st of 2021. At least it officially launched in 2021.
I would love to play the Battle Royale mode, because that seems like a good community there.
Oh, it is. And speaking of that, oh, I thought it also came out on April 1st. Nope, never mind. They do have another one called Nightfall, which actually released at April 1st of 2022. And that is literally you become it's basically like another sort of Battle Royale game of theirs. Except you play as a knight and you're riding on a horse, and you have like and you have like old-timey guns and like weapons and such. I personally never played it, but I would love to play it.
Yeah, I've seen stuff about it.
Yeah, and then Content Warning literally came out last year on April 1st as well.
Oh, they made Content Warning?
Yeah.
I didn't know they made Content Warning.
Yeah, they made Content Warning. Well, they also made Rounds, and that also came out on April 1st of 2021.
They made, oh my god! I wish that game was cross-plat though, Rounds, because it's on console too.
Mm-hmm.
I wish. Why would people not make games cross-plat?
You want to know one other popular game that they made that came out a long while ago?
What?
Cluster Truck.
Unpopular?
No, I didn't say unpopular. Another popular.
Oh, I think you said unpopular, but I was like, what? But Cluster Truck was very significant. A lot of people were playing it back in the day.
Yeah.
I will be back again.
All right. I don't blame people for like liking Cluster Truck, because from what I've seen with that game, that does look like it would be fun. I kind of would like to definitely get it one day and possibly even play it on stream a little bit. Because that would be kind of like an interesting... I feel like that would be an interesting time. The fact that Reaper thought I said that it was an unpopular game, and I'm like, I did not say unpopular at all. I knew its popularity. Like, I watched a shit ton of people back in the day play it on YouTube all the fucking time. Like, that is an amazing game. Just the random ass physics with it. Shit. Oh, holy hiccup. Okay. Oh no, okay, I see. Yeah, I kind of also, when it does come to it, I would also like to play Haste live as well, and even get back into playing some Tab G as well, because I remember playing it a lot back then, and I really kind of do miss it a bit. I kind of do want to give it the love again that it kind of needs. I want to try to see if I can also bring like a bunch of friends along with it too. Because it has been a while. Granted, that game, while it is crazy, it is also a bit of a clusterfuck. And it's not to make fun of the game at all. It's like not bad in any sort of which way whatsoever. Just that sometimes I forget about the physics involved with Tab G, and then I'm like, oh yeah. But even then, the physics are what kind of make it fun, and it's not really a battle royale that you have to take seriously a lot of the time, you know? Oh, holy fuck! Okay. Ugh. Okay, it seems like for this I'm probably only going to be able to get to the head for the most part. Then we may need to call it in a minute or two because A, I am still a bit tired, and B, I would like to try to see if I can wake myself up, not by sitting in a chair. And by that I mean I got a lot of shit that I need to do and focus on that a little bit more. And then we can kind of go from there, I guess. Dude, can't we just acknowledge the fact of how many horns are on this motherfucker for a second? Like, look at this shit. I barely finished them all. I got like one last one to go. Hold on, I need to count these horns again. How many does this dragon have? It's practically uniform on the side, and he's got like a couple going across the head in the middle. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But hold on, no, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14, 15, 16, 17. He's probably got somewhere between 17 to 18 horns on this damn head. Holy. Holy. Forgive me, I'm just like still looking at like a lot of the references and shit. He's a bit horny, am I right, fellas? Hey, look, I hate to tell you, Onyx, but I'm pretty sure you're already too late. I'm pretty sure I already made that joke. I might be wrong though. If that's the case, all credit goes to you. I might be wrong. You can definitely like go back into like some of the VODs on my YouTube. Check out my YouTube for anybody that hasn't checked it out yet. And then you might be able to like confirm or deconfirm whether or not I did make the joke or not. But at least I say he definitely do be a bit of a horny bastard. Like just like real quick, let's see this shit. Boy. And these aren't horns right here. That's just hair. Brother. Also, I'm not even gonna bother like changing up the eyes at all because I get the fact that it supports that the dragon sort of has like a head that the dragons in the game sort of have like eyes that similarly resemble like what is it? I think like an iguana. Those are the ones that have like 360 eye things, but either way. I at least do know that they have probably like a fish island type of deal, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother trying to like make it look like they're fixable because obviously they definitely look derpy as fuck. What? Alright, yeah, that head alone looks fantastic. Alright. Ooh. Okay, I just also noticed how long I just noticed how long we've been doing this for, so as much as I would like to continue, I think I might definitely go ahead and call it here right now. So that'll be that for now. And I'm gonna hop away out of the call for just a second, just so that way if Reaper comes back, I'm not in the midst of like ending stream while he probably wants to like think about anything. Alright, but anywho, let us get ready, people, because of course, as per usual, when it does come to these streams and every other stream, we go end it with a raid. Because that is the least we could do to also help support any sort of small community. And I know this is definitely like a bit of an abrupt ending, and I do apologize for that, but again, I do have other things that I do need to do throughout the day. But who knows, maybe as time flies, we'll be able to have more happen, but I don't know. But we do have another stream later tonight, which is going to be some rivals, so anybody that wants to participate in that, or at least come by and watch it, definitely be ready. It will be around 7 p.m. EST. So if that is something that suits your needs, then be ready for that, baby. Alright. Alright. And so anybody that wants to participate in the raid, be ready for the message I'm about to put in the chat in 3, 2, 1, and boom. There we go. So anybody that wants to participate, copy paste that. If you do not have the emotes, feel free to either A, use your own, or B, use some others that you like to use. Hey, wait. I think I may have found a person that we can go ahead and try reading this out to. They actually just practically started the stream, so why not we go ahead and get to moving, Chantilly. we're gonna go ahead and raid somebody. We've raided them before, but not in a very long while. Let's go ahead and raid out to Burner Blade. Burner Blade. There they are. Alright. I'm also gonna wait this out just for a short second because there's an ad on my end, so I'm gonna wait out until that ends, and so that way we can all give them a good warm welcome. Or a good old hello, I should actually say, not a welcome. What the hell am I talking about? Hey, 'tis what it is, though. Every time I'm gonna need a quick sip of water. Damn, but one hell of a morning, huh, everybody? Okay, I think we waited enough time. I'm pretty sure the ads will be done by the time we do raid out, so let's just go ahead and do that then. Well, I will say, productive morning, nice time, great practice. Alright. Still got a long way to go, but we made a decent amount of progress, I say. We're at least getting to the line art now, and I could not be happier with that. So, I guess we'll just work on what we can next time, which will be on Friday. We'll continue the work piece on Friday morning, so definitely keep an eye out on that when the time comes. But I believe until next time now, everybody, thank you for joining along in the morning, showing out, having a nice time. I really do deeply appreciate it. If for those that stopped by to either say hi, I never lurk for a bit, I appreciate y'all as well. It means a lot. You take some time to see this dumbass smiles on your screen when it's not the morning. But yeah, y'all have a good one. I do deeply appreciate it yet again. And yeah, like I said, tonight we'll be playing some more Rivals, so keep an eye out for that. And when that happens, y'all have a good one. Y'all have an amazing one. A good rest of your morning, day, night, evening, whatever time zone you're in. Until then, I'm Star, signing out for now. Y'all have a good one. See ya.